possible. I mean, sometimes it may be easier just to jump instead of overthinking the process. But
And
you
if
know,
we're
if you
doing
We're going to
jump,
build a damn bridge, Dave.
Well, why don't we wander over there next and check the bridge out?
Okay, we can do that. We still have a couple of more locations that we should scope out.
yeah, you guys got quite a
This hill
few.
gives me a pretty good perspective. I noticed this house looks like it's been destroyed over here to the south, Ricky. I pointed out to you.
Yeah, that-
in Draven.
That guard tower, yeah, that southwest guard tower. Yeah,
And I mean to the southeast here. We're kind of on this knoll here. We've got a good view down. I'm pointing. I can't ping anything, but
yeah, the one
house-
that's past the bridge. Yeah, between the crops.
the yellow
Yeah.
house, by
Yeah.
the bridge, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, let's go
it's got a huge portion,
Huge
probably
boulder
about
inside
half of it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go check out those two houses over there.
All right, Rick, but you're just gonna tumble down the hill. All right, I'll go tumble with you. Then. Oh, all right,
Yeah, let's roll.
right. It's a whole lot easier than falling through the roof of a bathhouse. I will say.
Wah, wah, wah. Did you
Alright,
see
number
our?
four.
Did you see our SoundCloud service had the plug pulled on them?
Yeah, we
Do
talked
what?
about that, and I hate it. I hate it with a passion.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
that's what happens when you try to take advantage
that
of
sucks.
loopholes and not offer a company any money to continue to use the service. Wah wah wah. They repoed the service from them. I love it.
Repoed it. Oh my
They
god.
repoed it. Oh, that's exactly what happened. I mean, sorry, but that's what happened. Wah wah.
All right, so we got a huge boulder in this house here.
Yeah, let's check out this devastation over here, see if there's anything worth picking up or looting from this place.
Yeah, this looks like this is the Zellbrand's residence. You know, there's a nice little swinging sign, you know, kind of on one hook from a bunch of debris that, you know, knocked it off the other hook. But this looks like the Zellbrands.
Methinks some traveling swindler came through this town selling these swinging signs at every residence. Yes. To encourage them that, you know, the medics or whatever could find their houses easier with these signs swinging.
Well, according to the history and lore of Nightstone, they are the original crafters of these swinging signs that you put out into the front of your lawn. You did not know that? Oh my
I
God!
had
Do,
no
It
idea.
must
do a
be
history check, man.
It just occurred to me.
They import those all around the Forgotten Realms, the lands of Faerun.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you were surprised. You're like, wow, I did not know that.
This is news to me. All right, I will make a mental note of this.
So, in all of this rubble and all of this debris, this home, you can see that there's several, portraits of an elderly human couple. But you don't see anything around from where you're at.
What's it look like, Rigby? Have the goblins had their way with this place too? Oh God, I see old
Alright.
humans. Disgusting.
Yeah, it looks like there's some picture of a couple old humans in here. You want to go in and check it out further?
I don't want to get old people smell all in my clothes. No, thank you.
I'll look. As long as the place doesn't look like it's going to collapse in on me, I'll go in and take a quick look around.
Sure, just gonna salvage around through the rubble and stuff like that.
Yeah, see if I find anything interesting that catches my attention.
Sure, give me an investigation check as you're taking the time to explore the cottage and stuff. All right, so as you're rummaging through all of this, you find that there are a couple of pairs of legs sticking out from this large boulder that is basically embedded itself into the ground. You know, this
Is
boulder
she wearing red
is.
shoes?
No, she's not wearing red shoes. She's wearing slippers basically and socks with her ankle high, socks.
Yeah.
So
We got bodies in here, guys.
yeah, there's a
Bodies. Oh,
and you can
my.
start to you can get a little faint smell of death in here. Now, as this is going on, something out of the shadows because there's no light in here at the moment. And this, what appears to be a cat, comes out of the shadows.
Meow.
Yeah, and it does meow, but you kind of have to shake your head again because this thing all of a sudden sprouts wings and starts to fly off.
Oh my.
Yeah, and it looks like this. I want to show you guys what it looks like. It looks like this.
Whoa, beautiful.
And it flies and sits up on the top of the roof and kind of looks down at you guys. And then it says, it doesn't say anything. It just goes,
Meow. Meow.
Hey, Gobbo.
Wow.
Here and take a look
What-
at this.
What is that inside the house or outside?
It's
the house?
on the
it's
roof
on the
now.
it's on the roof. It's kind of on the roof, looking down at all of you. So if you'd like to do some type
What
of
is
nature
that?
check, yeah, if you want to do a nature check to maybe, I've seen that before.
Sure, why not?
I have no idea what this creature is. I assume Gabi does, though. Or she can turn into one.
That and I also speak with animals, so I could find out.
Ah.
Gobby, have you seen these before?
That would be a nature check. Let me see.
Indeed it would.
It kind of,
Which is
takes
funny.
you
would
takes you
think
by
that I would
surprise.
have nature, but I don't.
Oh god, what a useless druid, I swear.
So,
It's intelligence, not wisdom. I'm sorry.
No doubt you were homeschooled.
thanks, Shmo. Appreciate it, Shmo. You know what this is, Gabi. You know what this is, yeah. This is called a Rilix.
Ooh.
And it's basically a flying cat. And they're very, very rare mystical creatures.
So I welcome that, and I take a step forward and I say hello to him.
It seems very sad.
Perhaps this is where its owners lived, and they have sadly been killed in this attack. I want to say soft prayers for them.
Somebody got some dried fish or something? I'm
Yeah,
fresh
I'm
out of rations.
Yeah, I
And-
am. It's a,
Ration, and I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
Yeah, and as you're
As a
you're starting to prepare your ritual and stuff now.
Yeah,
Draven, as you say, I'm going to say a couple of prayers and all that good stuff. The cat, acknowledges that and kind of like nods its head a little bit. Doesn't say anything, but it possibly could have understood you.
Whoa. Well, then I will go into the house and say final rites over these people and hopefully send their souls to their deity.
You know what these are, Gabi, but they're not favored in the Fae.
Okay. Well, still, they might have information.
Well, yeah. These are basically magical experiments for the most part.
Okay.
I'll continue checking out the place while she's doing her ritual.
Sure. You dig around, you find all kinds of stuff. There's under the rubble, you find a desk that is intact. All right. And inside there's like a small coin purse. Has 32 gold,
whoa.
and it also has 20 silver in it. Now, also, you do see some other things that you can salvage from this desk. There is a 1 ounce bottle of ink. There's an ink writing utensil. There's a nice piece of parchment. The other pieces of parchment, there's 3 pieces of parchment. All the other ones are pretty much wet and destroyed. And then there's also some sealing wax as well. And then you kind of dig around a little bit more and find a couple more writing utensils and another bottle of ink. So, pretty nice little. I don't think. I don't think. I don't think they're gonna mind if you take it. I mean, everything else is pretty much.
No.
Everything is pretty much destroyed. I mean, everything.
I'll
But
take
this is
the,
pretty much what you find that's not destroyed.
I'll take the ink, pen, and parchment. That could come in handy.
Okay. So do you guys wanna split the
Does
coinage
Rigby
up and
announce-
stuff?
Does Rigby announce that he found some coin?
It's up
Yeah.
to Rigby. I didn't think Rigby would hide anything from you
No.
guys. So
Nope, you guys smuggled me out of Daggerford.
He keeps his pantaloon collection well hidden, Dave.
I'd be rotting
let's
in-
don't go there.
I'd
All
be
right.
rotting in prison right now if it wasn't for you guys.
so I've awarded 8 gold and 5 silver to everyone.
You've already dropped him, okay.
I already dropped it. So
Hold
you
it.
want the Rigby? You want the pens and stuff like that?
What are you gonna do, Rigby? Write your memoirs?
Yeah, you never know when we might need to draw a map or something,
No. Capital.
or take notes. Well,
You want the sealing wax as well?
yes. Is it a big bottle of sealing wax,
Yeah,
or is it just like a small container of it?
Yeah, you'll get quite a few uses out
It's a
of it.
value size.
So
Yeah,
there
I'll
you go. I've also distributed the sealing wax, the pens, the bottles, and the parchment to you as well. So you guys still have some other stuff, seeing that we're kind of at this point. You guys still have a cracked hourglass, probably worth about 5 gold.
This was
So
all
if
the stuff
anybody
that was
wants-
in the
yeah.
goblin bag, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think we just
Yeah.
still have that in the sacks, as far as I remember, right, Draven?
Gotcha.
Didn't we?
Yeah,
Didn't we
there's
just
a-
keep all that together in the sacks?
Yeah, there's a 25 gold gold ring. There's a holy symbol of
Yeah.
Miliki.
Krusk has that gold ring, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to separate an orc from his shiny things.
Yeah, I'll have to add that one manually because I don't have him in the party tracker, but not a problem. Oops.
I think everything else,
Alright.
though, was in
The holy
sacks.
symbol. Did you want the holy symbol? Who took? Didn't you take the incense and the holy symbol, Draven?
I do not recall taking anything in particular, but I would take that, and I would have actually considered putting it back in the church.
Okay. So you can do that. We'll say that you did that. Who wanted the bullseye lantern? There were 10.
I think Rigby kept the bullseye lantern.
Yeah, I'll hold on to that.
Okay.
Never know.
And there was
but-
some oil too, as well. I don't know.
Yeah, he
This
already
stuff
got
hasn't been
that.
distributed. Okay, he already got those.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's 3 empty vials. Anybody want empty vials?
I'll
and-
take one.
Oh, okay. Anybody else want the silvered darts?
Silver the darts.
Silver, yeah, there's silvered darts that you throw.
Whoa.
Silver tipped.
Nobody. I'll take those if nobody wants them. I think I'm proficient in dart throwing. I've been at the pub or two. Had happy hour. I know my way around a dartboard.
All right, there you go. All of the loot has been distributed, so
Okay,
everybody
good,
has
good.
everything now. Good. So we can kind of clear that out. Sorry, I wanted to take a minute or two. and
I haven't
do that,
used
so-
darts as a weapon since classic. Jesus, Dave. Oh God.
Yeah, they actually do 1d4 damage, I think, or
That's
1d6 maybe.
1d4, I believe.
Yeah, 1d4 or 6. Yeah.
I think they did a D2 originally. Or something.
Yeah, I think they were upgraded to D2 from just a flat out one.
One.
Yeah. All right. So you found a couple. You found probably the old couple. What would be, portrayed on all of these.
Does this
images
body,
and
does
stuff.
these legs protruding have like varicose veins and stuff on them, Dave? Is there any way to indicate age from these legs protruding?
Sure, you can tell that they're older. The hairs on the legs are have been grayed, silver fox style. But as the
these old lady legs,
Yeah.
the line of the calf indicates that she was a female, but the wrinkles in the varicose veins indicate that she was too old for me, fellows.
Have
That's pretty much what you find. That's the only thing that
Okay.
is basically salvageable out of that
But
house.
Draven's doing his what do they call it? But yeah, he's doing his prayers and stuff while I guess Gabi is doing a ritual out here on the front lawn. I'd stand aside and watch her do this ritual. What does it look like, Gabi?
Oh, I mean, before anything else, she apologizes and asks Lathander and Maliki to bless the crops there behind them. But at the end of the day, she just, takes a sage, smudges, and sits down, prays, and then starts to talk to this creature.
Yeah, because your 10 minutes is up now. Your ritual, you've
Yeah.
performed your ritual. So, what do you want to speak with this this little beast? Is it speaking with animals?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm speaking.
Okay, you can go ahead and speak to this thing.
So she sits down below it, head slightly bowed to show sign of respect. And she's like, I'm sorry for
What it sounds like to me, Dave.
humans. These were your humans, were they not?
Yeah. You sense that it does say yes. They were the ones that created it.
You said yeah. I was like, damn, this cat sounds just like Dave. Man.
Yes, these people created me. Mostros, thank you very much for the follow,
Did you see
Mostros.
what happened?
Now, speak with animals, simple questions and simple answers, if I'm not mistaken. Is
No
that,
idea.
Is
I had
that
to pull
the
it
spell
up.
description for it, Mrs. Scarlet?
I would look at the creature's intelligence and go with my gut from there, Dave.
Yeah, it's limited by their intelligence. Can give information nearby locations, monsters, including whatever they perceive within the past day. Might be able to proceed to perform a small favor at DM's discretion.
Yeah, I remember there were some limitations. It wasn't like having a full-blown intellectual conversation with this thing.
No, you're
As
not
it,
gonna talk
sits
about
down at
particle
the
physics
table.
or anything with it.
Knowledge
Yeah.
and awareness is limited by intelligence.
As the relic sits down in a chair and starts to pack his pipe and light it, and
Smoking
smoke
jacket, yeah.
it. Puts on his blazer, his ascot. It acknowledges that yes, it tells you that Nightstone was attacked, and that's how his creators were killed. And then he kind of points to the rock.
I kind of I nudge Gabi. What is all this mewling? Ask it, will it let me rub it?
Really? Can we at least, get favor with it before
Go
you...
ahead. I'm sorry for interrupting.
It flies
You're in a
down from the
mystical
top of the
posture.
roof, and it kind of walks in between your legs, kind of rubbing up against your leg
Okay.
mix.
All right, I like this. I like this cat. I kind of stroke the back of his head as it passes between my legs. Dave.
Sure. Just taking a liking to all of
Adorable
you so
little
far.
thing.
huh?
Adorable little thing.
So what else do you ask it, Gabi?
Have you seen anyone else in this area lately? I mean, I'm probably being a little bit more verbose than...
Green men.
has seen
Green men.
more goblin.
Just this is green men.
Green men.
Green men.
What do I call this thing, Gabi? It's so adorable.
Do you have a name?
It did at one time, but it doesn't anymore.
Ooh.
It doesn't have one anymore.
Ah,
No. when his creator died, he lost his name.
Victoria, how's that sound for a name? Do you like that little kitty? As I kind of scratch it behind the ear. Oh, she doesn't like Victoria. We need to find something prettier. Chloe,
Did you
Phoebe.
even check it and see if it was a girl?
Hey, I just realized that
The
apparently
cat has balls.
when you
Oh,
split the
God.
gold, I just realized when you split the gold, the money it didn't split. Any of it came to Draven.
What? The paladin's getting all righteous about his gold share. Oh, what's
Well,
going
no,
on?
it's just I just noticed I was looking at Fantasy Grounds. I see it didn't include Draven for some reason.
We'll get that sorted.
Just go ahead and add 8 gold and 5 silver. I think I know why. Because I have Krusk in there and I don't have you.
Okay.
That was my bad. Now I've got you in there, so let's see, what else did Krusk get? Krusk got the gold ring, so he did get that. He didn't get anything else, so what were you supposed to get? You're supposed to get the incense. Well, you got the incense and the symbol. You took
Yeah.
it back already.
Yeah, that's all.
That was it, yeah, so you're good to go. Just add 8 gold, 5 silver, and I've got you changed in the party journal. Sorry about that.
So you're a chap, are you, little fellow? How about Frederick, then? How do you like that? How's that name strike your fancy?
Just kind of looks at you and now kind of goes over towards Gobby and starts going between her legs and kind of rubbing up on her.
I don't think it likes you, Nix.
Oh, that cat likes me a whole lot more than it likes you there.
And it kind of hides it. Then it kind of hides behind Gobby and peers its head around and kind of gives the to Nix.
I scratch between his ears. Calm it down a little.
It makes that noise.
Looks like you got a pet there, Gabby. Or companion, or whatever you druids call your animals.
Bring the little fellow along with us, then. He could be of use, I'm sure.
Would you like to stay with us for a while?
Maybe. But we need to kill the demon.
Oh my god.
He senses evil in this.
He
is a
wants Nick
he is a
dead.
magical creature. Alright, so what else are you guys doing? You guys can take this this little kitty around with you.
It's gonna follow us, okay. Alright. So on to the next guard tower that's close to us. There's another farming domicile immediately to the north of us as well.
And you can even, I'll even let you guys command this thing too, sort of like
Oh my god.
And of course this isn't pure 5e mechanics or anything like this, so this is something fun.
This
and
thing's
we're
gonna
house
die
rule this
probably,
thing.
yeah. This thing is run. This is run from any combat we get into. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Operation Keep Kitty Alive.
Exactly. Operation
All right.
Pussy Preservation.
I'm gonna check out this guard tower real quick over here.
Okay, the one over on the southeastern corner, yeah.
Yeah.
This appears to be untouched by no boulders. The door's ajar, and there's a sack inside of this, sort of like, you know, hidden behind the door. You know, as you open up the door, you know the door was open anyway, and you kind of push it open. You look around, nothing in the guard tower, no weapons, no nothing. You kind of peer behind the door, and there's a bag of, you know, bag of stuff.
I'm gonna go on in and got a bag in here, guys. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna take my I'll take a dagger and kind of open the bag slowly, make sure there's nothing alive inside.
Sure. Looks like just junk. I mean, you're digging around through it, you know, making a lot of noise, you know, metal on metal noise, and you pull out a copper flagon and you kind of throw it behind you, and then you you feel something kind of soft in there, and you pull it out, and it's a stuffed bloodhawk. Just like a bloodhawk bird. It's you know, Dobby doesn't like seeing that too much, but it's a stuffed bloodhawk. Then there's some utensils, forks and spoons, and just worthless stuff.
More goblin treasure, no doubt.
But then at the bottom of the bag, you hear a couple of glass vials cha-ching around a little bit, and you, oh wow, and they're really thin little narrow vials, and they're encased in this wooden stand, sort of like beakers,
Hey,
and
Nix.
3 vials of perfume.
Hey, Nix, I found something right up
No.
your alley.
Indeed. Let me inspect it.
Right up your alley.
Yeah, I hand you the 3 vials. Take a sniff of these.
I knew if you had kept inspecting these phallic buildings, you would find something. You love your towers, so don't you, Wrigley? Let me look at these vials. I look at the vials.
I hope you quaff one, hoping that
I kind of
this will be a
smell
healing
one. I
potion.
smell it.
Oh yeah, definitely vials of perfume. I mean, it's very strong, very pungent. It almost it stings the nostrils.
Oh, well, an idea flashes before my mind that this would maybe cover up the smells of the forest emanating from our woodish creature over here. Well, thank you, Gabi. Want to get into the modern age? Daub yourself with aromatic odors, if you will.
You act like I never have taken a bath.
Well, I haven't personally seen you take a bath. Until that day, I would remain on the fence about that.
Where would you like me to take a bath right now? I am not about to jump in the moat.
We
do not know.
I will arrange for you to take a bath before me one of these days. Have no fear.
Out of our group, I think I would not be the first one that needs a bath.
Well, we
Our
know
friends
Krusk.
back
We know
at-
Krusk needs a bath.
You might want to keep that.
Poor
just in
Krusk.
case the food from last night keeps repeating itself on him.
Well, maybe we could just pour this on Krusk. He seems to be dead to the world for all intents and purposes. Just pour a vial of this on him, and everybody's nostrils will be much happier. Mine, at least.
Sure.
Maybe
Or
the
the
best.
too strong scents would clash and just burn your nostrils right off.
That's preferable to smelling his ass all day.
Some kind of chemical combustion.
Right.
So, do you want to keep the 3 vials there, Nix, or
I'll stuff them in my breeches, Dave. Yeah. If anybody else wants one of them.
Love it. But that was it. Everything that was in the tower was pretty much hidden in that hidden in that bag. Pardon me.
Let's go
wow.
check out this house here to
Boys.
the north, guys.
Indeed.
Another one of these glorious swinging signs has the name of Nesper, Nesper farm on it. Welcome to the Nesper farm.
I'm just going to prop against this rock and do a little bit of aromatherapy, smelling each of these vials, while Rigby does this thing.
If the door's open, I'll open it up and peer inside and see if there's check for movement before I
Sure.
open it all the way
Yeah,
and wave everyone in.
When you're walking up to this place, in the garden, you can see that this place has a bunch of huge pumpkins and squash that are growing inside of the garden, outside. Now, as you start to get closer to the actual home itself, you can hear some goblin laughter inside. I'm just going to tell you. You hear, but it doesn't. But it sounds like it's muted, and the door is open as well. And and you can see that. You kind of look inside of the window, and you can see these two little goblins. They have hollowed out pumpkins on top of their heads. No eyes cut out or nothing like that. Not that you can see. So you've got 2 pumpkin-headed goblins in there, and it looks like they're playing a game of blind tag. And they're trying to chase each other down, and they're bouncing off of the walls, and they're giggling, bouncing off of the furniture. But it looks like the place has also, pretty much been ransacked.
All right, I've turned to my companions, and with my